Others said, no, he only looks like him, but he himself insisted, I am the man. How then were your eyes open, they demanded. He replied, the man they called Jesus made some mud and put it on my eyes, and he told me to go to Siloam and wash. So I went and I washed, and then I could see. Where is this man, they asked him. I don't know. There's going to be some fascinating things because there's a whole rest of the chapter that we're going to look at next week. Because Jesus has just done something amazing. He has given sight to a man who was born blind, never could see in his life. Did he do it because this man had faith? No. Could this man even identify Jesus? No. He did it. Well, we're going to have to come back and see why he did it. You know, your other Gospels would say, Jesus did this miracle and leave it at that. John said he did this miracle so we could learn something. And it has to do with what his original intent was to his original audience. We can leave it right there as Jesus did this miracle. Isn't that fantastic? Yes, it is fantastic. And on the front of your order of worship, okay, you've got the words to that favorite song, Amazing Grace. And those words come from chapter 9. I was blind, but now I see. That in itself is amazing. That's not what John wants to do. John's going to talk to us about the religious leaders and the fact that they refuse to see. And they're going to ask Jesus, are we blind? They said, only if you say you can see. When you come to Jesus, you have to come to Jesus with your eyes open. You have to know these truths about your life. These are the truths we need to teach our children before they make a commitment to Jesus. One is, they are a slave to sin. They have a sinful nature. The other is, they don't know God unless they look at Jesus. When it comes to figuring God out, we can sit and cool arguments all we want. The only way we're going to get out of that blindness is by looking at Jesus. And if we think God's like us, we are the most blind people around. And if we think God only loves us, we still live in darkness. If we think we're in charge of our life, we are still living that lie, listening to our father, the liar. We need the Son to take away our sin. We need the Son to teach us what the Father is like. We need Jesus to open our eyes so we can see that. And then we need to remember the sacrifice that he had to make in order for us to see.